All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game between Lin versus FoCuS. Lin spawning as the red orc here on the bottom right-hand side of the map. This is going to be Terranistan, an orc versus orc mirror match, as FoCuS has spawned as the blue orc over here on the top left. What are we expecting to see here? In Orc versus Orc, well, what I'm expecting to see is actually what Altar of Storms, single barracks, quick tech to tier 2. After that quick tech to tier 2, at least from one of the players, and it looks as though, well, FoCuS is going to forego his barracks, perhaps trying to get to Raiders first. I've seen a lot of Orc versus Orc, seen a lot of those mirror matches where, well, nope, it is going to be Farseer Headhunters instead. And as I try to extrapolate all of my theories, well, they seem to be going nowhere. So it looks as though it could be Farseer Headhunters coming in from FoCuS. Meanwhile, it looks like it could be Blade Master Grunts coming in from Lin. Oh yeah, Shadowhunter. Shadowhunter first, also a possibility on this map, as you're able to use Lightning Shield really effectively to try and clear out this particular creep camp. You bring along a peon and a grunt, and then you're able to get this one renegade wizard to drop a lightning shield on you. Then you just run inside and let that damage go across all of the units here, and then well, with a healing salve back at home, you're back and ready for action. And good morning, Grizzlyfoot. Thank you for tuning in as we're looking at a peon now making its position, getting ready for, well, what is going to be a very, very quick start for these players. It looks as though the Voodoo Lounge may actually proc the... Does the Voodoo Lounge also proc the Lightning Shield? I guess I'm going to be learning something new too. There's so much intricacy in all of the game here as we're looking at the Shadowhunter already making its way out off to the north. Meanwhile, Farseer is going to be doing a little bit of creeping as well, going after this creep camp here. Going to stand right there, going to choose to engage. Are we going to get that lightning shield? Yes, we are. And then just pretty much standing right there amongst all of those units, trying to add up that damage. All right, Grunt actually trying to not take damage right there. Lightning shield continuing to add up more and more. There's a healing wave to bounce back and forth as the Renegade Wizard going to get easily taken out. Last bit of lightning shield. Oh, did he get that last? Oh, he didn't. It didn't look like he... Is he going to get the experience here? No, he's going to be a little bit shy. The lightning shield actually took down that level 3 creep, denying that little bit of extra experience. And the Shadow Hunter, well, needing to kill off one more unit here to try and get that next level. Meanwhile, over here on the top left, Farseer Headhunter coming in from FoCuS. Headhunters have recently become a much more stable unit in the Orc army. They were ignored for so long. And now, well, being used aggressively even before grunts now, as we are teching the tier 2. FoCuS teching the tier 2, Lin also teching the tier 2, both sides getting that extra orc burrow. Are we perhaps going to look for an abolish magic? Yes, we are, to get that bit of bonus experience. Farseer, well, it looked like he was invisible for a second. Now wandering out, 3 headhunters as we are looking at, well, another lightning shield creep camp on the Shadow Hunter here. Is the Farseer going to spot this? That is the question here as we do look at the Farseer now coming across. All right, a little bit of damage, perhaps some healing wave coming back across. There's some more lightning shield. Who's going to get the experience? Shadow Hunter gets the experience. There's a quick hex onto that Farseer right there as lightning shield is just going around the map there. Shadow Hunter taking quite a bit of damage. Scroll of speed trying to get away. Is the Farseer going to be able to get that Shadow Hunter? No, it is not able to pick up, use a potion of greater healing to get that last 500 hit points. Now using a clarity potion to restore some of that precious mana. As the Farseer heads back here, he does get to level 2. Level 2 would have been extremely helpful in that previous engagement. Lightning Shield able to bounce around and get a little bit of, well, distance damage on what would have been a dead Shadow Hunter, forcing Lin to re-establish or redefine his game. One peon easily taken down there. Farseer with that Gloves of Haste able to attack slightly faster. Meanwhile, Shadowhunter could try and engage here. Here we are. There's a little bit of engagement, and we could be getting a surround already. Trying to get that surround off so difficult, as the grunts aren't moving nearly as fast. All right, coming back through this Shadow Hunter, unable to get a decent surround. Headhunters are right there. Nope, take it back. Able to get the surround off as we're looking at the Forest Troll Shadow Priest looking to back away. A little bit of damage added right there, forcing that Scroll of Town Portal. All right, engaging against that one Forest Troll Berserker, or that Forest, not that Forest Troll, that Headhunter, that Troll Headhunter, but still able to stay alive. Shadow Hunter may be picking up a second Forest Troll Shadow Priest. We are taking at tier 2 already. No follow-up hero as of yet. There's a bunch of Headhunters in the middle portion of the map, and there goes another quick Hex right there. This could be some big damage as the Fire Lord now picked up. All right, so Fire Lord, extra piercing damage all the way. What does it really mean? Shadow Hunter now getting up to level 3. Fire Lord quickly going to get taken down now as double Forest Troll Shadow Priest going to be shutting down this Fire Lord, and we could be going now into a possible tower attempt. Fire Lord now being picked up by the other side as well. So double Fire Lord all the way to try and put pressure onto the other side as we're looking at, well, the Forest Troll Shadow Priest trying to fight back against these wolves here. There was a Scroll of the Beast being used there as they are now, well, trying to re-engage here. Scroll of the Beast, Fire Lord now trying to make its way down, perhaps going to be trying to pick up some Voodoo Lounge items here as we're looking at the peons trying to retreat back. Grunts are going to be trying to engage as well. Headhunters in the back here. Meanwhile, the heroes are engaging in a strange battle as well as the grunts could be taking far too much damage. There goes one grunt there. Firelord dropping another lava spawn. Forest Troll Shadow Priest really need to abolish that quickly, get it out of that fight, and there you go, losing all of that precious mana in the process. Firelord of Lin seeming to do a better job so far, being able to get at least one split, but some experience now given to the opposing hero team now. Grunts unable to catch up to those headhunters. Headhunters, well, taking quite a bit of damage. How much damage do you really need to take? As we're looking at the damage adding on here, it looks as though one more shot would have been enough. What is going on there? Two very low hit point units. Are they going to get taken out? Meanwhile, back across here, we're looking at the Shadow Hunter trying to escape back. Voodoo Lounge taking a little bit of damage. One grunt still chasing after those two units, and it looks as though there is still that micro battle going on. All right, battle all across everywhere. It looks as though, yep, oh, that grunt still trying to catch up to units off on the other side here as one lava spawn gets taken out. Firelord continuing to fight back here. Peons trying to set up some towers, and the towers are possibly going to be set up. One headhunter is now down as we're looking at more damage getting added in. Triple watchtowers already in play. Grunt's going to try and engage. Another headhunter could get taken down here. No, as we're looking at the shadow or the spirit wolves, dire wolves now putting in that pressure. All right, Grunt going after those units. Now, did it take down any of those other headhunters? I believe it did. Took down two headhunters, but is now on the far side of the map as Ogre Maulers are joining in on the battle. One watchtower could get taken down. Another level 2 Firelord here. Level 1 Firelord was taken out as well as the Ogre Lord is absorbing quite a bit of damage, but it does not look like these watchtowers are going to be coming on. Well, it looks like those watchtowers may be coming online as they're able to push the Ogre Mauler all the way back. All right, Farseer, Firelord, level 4 on the Shadow Hunter, resurrecting that Firelord now, but that level 1 resurrected Firelord does not have that good of damage. We are looking perhaps fortified armor. No fortified armor on those war mills. Meanwhile, Shadow Hunter trying to retreat back here as we're looking at the Shadow Hunter seeing that level 4, and this is just a crazy messed up fight everywhere all around the map. Shadow Hunter trying to retreat back here. Scroll of Speed quickly being used, trying to make its way down. Firelord back out onto the field as well. There goes one Headhunter. There goes that another Wolf as well as the Forest Troll Berserker is trying to finish off some of those units. Healing Wave bounces, finding the Forest Troll Berserker in that back as the Watchtower looked like it was about to be completed, only to see perhaps it getting canceled once more. Forest Troll Berserker is being forced to retreat back. Level 2 now on that Firelord, drops a lava spawn, and here we are trying to rack up more damage again. All right, there goes another Headhunter, level 2 Healing Wave, really keeping this army alive and well for quite a bit of time as the Ogre Mauler, well, getting in some big bashing damage onto another Headhunter again. Ogre Mauler now looking to back up down to 28 hit points. It looks as though what this Headhunter may have ideas of taking down the opponent. No, it's not. Healing Salve onto that Ogre Mauler as well. The towers are trying to come back up once more. Only 9.5 minutes into this fight, and this feels like this long, aggressive battle with no rest for the players or the caster, as the Shadow Hunter once again loses his Clarity Potion charge. Double hero barrage onto the Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter perhaps going to try to use a Potion of Healing to try and stay alive. And once more, well, the Voodoo Lounge becoming a very integral part of all play. Another Watchtower could end up getting taken down as we're looking at the Forestro Berserker being forced to retreat back once again. Grunt could get taken down here. Are we going to see a big explosion right there? Little bit of damage, that incinerate, and there's that explosion on death. More damage coming back through. Headhunters trying to fight here. Ogre Grunt finding the back of the Headhunters again, as the Farseer and the Firelord are just, well, trying to figure out their position. Ogre Mauler looks like it can finally get taken down, as the, well, Shadowhunter is going to be able to go after the unit right here. Yes, it will, and finally takes it down. Level 4 on the Shadowhunter, very close to level 5. Meanwhile, this Firelord, very low on hit points, could easily get taken out as well, as the Watchtower is looking to be about halfway completed. All right, Ogre Mauler, well, Forestro Berserker here. Shadowhunter trying to buy some more items, unable to do exactly that. Grunts are going to try and engage here. No healing salve, and the Firelord really needs to find a way to, well, pick off some of these units here, as another peon going to get taken down. Firelord, seeing at level 2, didn't get the bounce on the healing wave, as the units are going to be turning back around. Forestro Berserker looking to retreat back once more. Two Orc Burrows really firing a lot of damage back here. Are we perhaps going to be getting a little bit more bonus experience? Yes, 15, 1 or 2, a little bit more experience could go a long way. All right, Grunt absorbing a lot of damage. Headhunters continuing to poke apart their opposing army as well. The Shadowhunter not having access to an easy Voodoo Lounge, but level 5 now on the Shadowhunter means level 3 healing wave, bouncing around even further and getting in more, and, well, being able to mitigate more damage. 38 supply compared to 31, and this battle is still not coming to an end as of yet. Level 3 now on that Firelord. Perhaps should have saved for that lava spawn a little bit longer, as he was so close to that next level. All right, Hex going down, and we're looking at the Farseer taking a lot of damage. Are we perhaps going to wake up the creeps? Waking up the creeps could be a very, very big play indeed, as the Farseer, down to 50 hit points, finally being forced to retreat back. Level 3 on that Firelord. Oh, it was a level 1 lava spawn, level 2 incinerate to add in a little bit more bonus damage. Meanwhile, Firelord himself would need a little bit of extra clarity potions as well. He's low on mana, as the Firelord. Well, that little what is he? That is the Toilet Hero, gonna try and engage out again. All right. Firelord wanting to get to level 4, going to take this opportunity to clear out some creep camps, and finally, after 12 minutes, well, we're getting a little bit of reprieve in the constant fighting back and forth. We are at Stronghold on both sides. Looking here, we are going into the bestiaries now. Medium armor going to make a big difference here, but what is this? A secret watchtower. Looks like it is going to get finished anyway. All right, this watchtower here using the trees against your opponent. I haven't seen a watchtower being built this close, with line of sight being that only difference right there. Fog of War doesn't spot it, and, well, that tower is gonna get completed. All right, with that said and done, well, there is that watchtower now. Is a second watchtower going to get added? That is the question. It could actually build a watchtower off over here to add a little bit of, well, fun and shenanigans, as we're looking at another watchtower being built down to the south. This is going to buy precious time. Even if it doesn't deal that much damage, it's going to buy time, forcing Lyn to retreat back, come back home, not actually do creeping, as the bestiary is now done, and one peon just going to try and hide in the back here. All right, Firelord is, well, that illusionary Firelord is now at level 3. This Firelord, well, obviously at level 3 as well. Farseer sitting at 4. Shadowhunter of Lyn sitting at level 5, while his Firelord is sitting at 3. Why build a watchtower when there's no fortify upgrade? Well, I don't know. I would have thought that the fortification upgrade would have been done already, but it's just one of those things where if you know where your opponent's heroes are and their units are, you have an easier opportunity to try and creep out a more difficult creep camp. The fact that they were taking this orange creep camp as opposed to, say, this Goblin Laboratory was what surprised me more. If you can take a riskier creep camp because you know where your opponent is, that does make sense. If you, it's usually when you don't know where your opponent is, you try to creep a little bit closer to home giving yourself a little bit more of an advantage just in case something goes sideways. All right, in comes a Sentry Ward right there, and the Farseer Illusion going to be running back down the opposite side here. One Headhunter could have a little bit of a bad day here as we're looking at the creeps. Going to try and engage. All right, this is a risky move by FoCuS, trying to clear out a creep camp right under the nose of his opponent, and it may end up working out. Farseer, now seeing that level 5, does have healing wards, as we're going to be looking at an engagement here. All right, there's some big damage once more. The Shadow Wolf now going to be able to engage here. Forest Troll Shadow Priest will have to try and work overtime, as this illusion is still keeping track of the opponent so far. All right, healing waves going. Oh no, healing ward being used right there, trying to get some more damage off of those headhunters. We're looking at that damage just starting to poke back the other side. Headhunters deal 24 to 32 damage. Meanwhile, the Berserkers 28 to 37. Headhunters are starting to upgrade more and more. Force Troll Berserker, well, 450 armor, and we're going to be looking at this engagement go down here in just a moment. All right, Firelord getting ready to engage. Firelord, Lava Spawns, level 2 Lava Spawns. Are they going to start splitting? Healing wards being placed down. Scroll of Protection as well. A little bit of added protection there, but the Firelord quickly shoots that down. Level 5 Shadowhunter trying to continue to push all of this pressure back. Level 3 Healing Wave keeping the units alive, but 40 supply compared to 46. This is not looking good for Lin. FoCuS having an easy time taking down some of these units. 33 supply army compared to 30. 27 units are dropping quickly. No more healing wave. There is a scroll of healing trying to be used there, but the incinerate explosion really adding up quite a bit of damage over time as the Headhunter now retreats back again. Lava Spawns continuing this pressure again. They're going to be going after those units. Scroll of Healing used once more, trying to mitigate again as we're looking at, well, nearing level 6 on that Farseer here. Firelord to get to level 5. Units are trying to push back. Where is that? Where is the blue army able to put in so much pressure? And why was Lin even trying to chase in that situation? Rather risky maneuver again, as we're looking at the units continuing to retreat back once more. 26 supply as he's chasing down his opponent, who is sitting at 39 supply. A little bit of, well, range separation, and by the time you finally get within range with this many headhunters, well, things are going sideways again. Level 5 now on the Firelord. Are we going to be looking? I don't know what the ability is going to be yet, but still has that skill point perhaps to use. Headhunters hanging back here. Farseer retreating, well, leading the return trip home. Meanwhile, we are looking at about 5 minutes of mining left here on those main gold mines. Back to the top left side of the map, Voodoo Lounge perhaps going to be picked up. Healing Salve, Clarity Potions trying to be used. Firelord will need a, well, not that guy, this guy here. Firelord will want a Clarity Potion of his own. Ring of Regeneration perhaps going to be transferred over to the Farseer. Nope. A potion of mana getting picked up there. Farseer sitting at max, or Firelord sitting at max hit points. Farseer could actually go for a bit more healing as well. All right, we are looking at level 3 lava spawns coming across here. And what is going to be this follow-up play? Firelord of Lin could easily get to level 5 if they were able to creep out of creep camp. But no, they're going to go into an engagement instead. Serpent wards are in play. So level 3 serpent wards, level 2 healing wave serpent wards, however, quickly getting cleaned up there as the units are now trying to retreat back. 28 supply compared to 48. And it looks as though the early pressure against Lin by FoCuS has finally taken its toll and is going to be able to add up more and more. Raiders are now trying to retreat back, but there is just too much of a supply discrepancy. 20 supply difference between these two sides here. Firelord continuing to dish out that damage as the headhunters are able to slowly just destroy all of serpent wards before that damage really starts to add up. Chain lightning bouncing around, finding some backline targets again, and that is going to be the game. FoCuS able to take down, I believe that was FoCuS able to take down Lin in that matchup. A really just strange, odd matchup. A lot of fun to watch though, so hopefully you guys were entertained. Your non-standard game with some early aggression towers, Farseer headhunters going up against Shadowhunter grunts, dual Firelords as heroes. Hope you guys learned something. Stay tuned for more Warcraft 3.